Hello, friends. Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another edition of Steve's Hat Picks, where we take a look at the best from around the NHL over the past week. Weirdly, and by weirdly I mean because hockey, there was not one but two games that featured a 4-goal effort in a loss. Returning from injury, no less, here's Joe Pavelski.
And he'll feed it back in on the wing for Marchment. Throws it across, scores! Joe Pavelski opening goal on round 2 for Dallas. As he's back after it again in the corner, now poked it free as Robertson got it to Domi. Heiskanen to Harley. Throw towards it, and scores! Trying to fire it back in. Harley will get it out into the skates of Pavelski. Domi onto the wing for Ben. Ben with a shot. Granada save, scores! Play it off for Harley. Now ahead to Marchment. Draisaitl pass. Domi in the zone. Going up, Pavelski scores! 4th of the night. We're tied in Dallas.
Genuinely hockey's Benjamin Button. Like, Joe Pavelski is absolutely ridiculous. He's one of the most underrated players of a generation, and every time you think age is going to catch up with him, a combination of age and injuries is going to catch up with him, he lights you up for 4 goals. Joe Pavelski, whatever the outcome of the game, he pulled his weight. That's a hat pick. Another guy who had 4 goals in a loss, Leon Draisaitl, might just will these Edmonton Oilers to the Stanley Cup final by himself.
Still has the puck on his stick. McDavid to Draisaitl. Pass blocked. He gets it right back. Draisaitl to Bouchard from the blue line. Bouchard to McDavid to Draisaitl. He shoots and scores! The draw. Pass. Almost intercepted by Stone. Taking a look near the net and banking it off. Brossois is Leon Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins off the boards, back to Bouchard. Rink wide to Draisaitl. McDavid now from the corner. Takes a look, Bouchard. Bouch bomb! Brossois the save, rebound! It's a hat trick for Leon Draisaitl. A shot on net. Up to the task was Stuart Skinner. Quick pass ahead. McDavid with Hyman driving to the net. Draisaitl shoots. Scores! A 4-goal game for Leon Draisaitl has the Oilers within 1 in the 3rd.
Like, dude, these aren't even fair. And after the game, he was mad. During the regular season, Leon Draisaitl is an elite player. He's already got a Hart Trophy under his belt. He's just regularly up there with the best in the game because he is one of the best in the game. But he's one of those gifted few elite players around the NHL who are one of the best during the regular season, and they get even better once the playoffs hit. Like, noticeably, scarily better. Leon Draisaitl, always a hat pick. Staying with the Oilers, our next hat pick is Connor McDavid. We thought about making it a dang it, but no, I like the cheeky finish. It's a hat pick.
Get into the boards. Derek Ryan looking for it. Theodore comes up with it. Connor McDavid stealing. Here he comes, the McDavid Express. He scores! The Oilers captain has Edmonton up 3-0.
Short-handed goals. The Edmonton Oilers led the National Hockey League in the regular season. That's their 2nd of the playoffs. And it's the quick pressure on Theodore. I thought he does a great job to get back, but it's determination by McDavid. He just puts it in high gear, steps in front of Theodore, just goes into the contact and is able to make this play quickly. Gets a little bit of a lucky one underneath the pad of Brossois, who doesn't get it down and closes it off. Expected that puck to come high off the stick of McDavid. But under that pressure to make that play?
Yeah, no, that's not fair. Listen, if it was some 4th liner who you don't expect to be the fastest person in the world there, yeah, maybe we call that a dang it instead. Oh, you gave it away at the blue line. How dare you? It's McDavid. They didn't give it away to just anybody. It's McDavid. Connor McDavid, always a hat pick. For our next hat pick, underratedly one of the best deadline pickups this season, Ivan Barbashev. Playing baseball.
Bouchard to Eichel now. Slides it up. Costin couldn't clear. Taking advantage. Here's a goal for Barbashev.
A backhand lob pass here by, actually deflects up in the air, then the baseball swing by Barbashev. Great hand-eye coordination to knock this out of the air, and he gets some pace on this. And that's perfectly in level with the crossbar, it looks like, from that point. I don't think they're even going to really look at this one. Maybe a quick little check, but a great job by Barbashev. Scores all of his goals right around that area.
Now, pay no attention to the score. No. The complete lack of celebration from anybody on the ice kind of takes the fire out of this goal, but if you look at it in a vacuum, it's sick. But when you're sitting there with a 5-0 lead, still, in a game that didn't feature many for the Vegas Golden Knights and Ivan Barbashev, that was a hat pick. Now, game 3 went a little different. Playoff Jack Eichel took a while to get here, but he has finally arrived, and he is snatching ankles.
Kane, he's powering through. McNabb gets to the puck in the corner, tried to flip it forward. He was able to, and now it's Jack Eichel, an open lane. 2-on-1, Eichel keeps, shoots, and scores! Jack Eichel with his 5th of the playoffs, giving Vegas a 3-goal lead.
And there's been a few of those in this second period. The one goal by Whitecloud got by Stuart Skinner. He's had to make 3 or 4 great saves. And for Jack Eichel, has Marchessault driving the net, but has all the time in the world here to zip this one home. And we're going to see a goaltending change. As Stewart comes off, Jack Campbell gets ready.
Like, Evan Bouchard is having a career playoff year, 8-game point streak heading into this game. Just an elite player who the Oilers were right to bet on. Getting walked by Jack Eichel and sniped on. It took a while to get the Eichel-McDavid matchup in the playoffs that we always wanted, but it's paying off. That's a hat pick. Let's head east for our next one, the Devils Hurricane series. I don't think Jordan Staal could have pulled this off better if he was wearing camo. Make sure you identify him and watch him the whole time.
Puck cut off by Marino, and now it's Staal for Carolina. Pesci puts the puck ahead. And now moving in with it. Backhand shot, score! Jordan Staal!
Eventual play for the goal. There's the chip over the line. Puck in first, Staal enters second. It's a legal play, it's onside, and it's in the net after a really nifty deep to the backhand by Staal.
Yeah, and just great execution, Jonesy, on those little chip pop plays. There you see Staal's reach. The boys in studio were talking about him in the pregame and just how effective he was. 2 assists in game 1.
It's like Harry Potter walking around Hogwarts with his invisibility cloak, except from his point of view. From his point of view, he's just walking to class, no one sees him. I've met Jordan Staal. He's big. He's wearing bright red. I don't know how you missed him, but he took advantage of his opportunity and put it in the net. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, the Devils this time. Jack Hughes out here just doing skating drills.
Taking cover there with Foss. And
I was feeling a little too close to the action.
Egan Thaler coming at him, a pair of 71s.
Now it's Hughes, flips one towards the net. Score!
No hesitation there, Jonesy, by Hughes to get some escapability from Gostisbehere. Again, just funnel it towards the net.
And a little push on the end. And you see in our AT&T 5G net cam, that puck is over the line before the push from Meyer.
The Hughes family. All they make is top of the draft hockey players. Jack Hughes and the New Jersey Devils are made of different stuff. Like, I didn't think they had this. I didn't think they could get past the Rangers. I've said that on other channels. Down 0-2 against the Rangers, I'm like, look how right I am, followed by how wrong I am. And they go down 0-2 against the Hurricanes again, and I learned not to say anything. Game 3 arrives, they light up the Hurricanes, and that happens. That's a hat pick. And adding on to that, let us not forget that Jack Hughes lost a tooth during this game, but he didn't call it a tooth. What do you call it?
I'm not the most thrilled guy that I lost my jib, but you know, every hockey player loses them. So it was kind of you know, I played like 240 games without losing them. So yeah, hopefully this summer I'll get a new one in.
A jib. He lost his jib. You couldn't just call it a tooth. It's the same amount of syllables. He lost his jib. That's how hockey he is. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, let's take a look at this blocker save from Jake Oettinger. The Otter.
Eberle from the corner, centered in front. Oh, a great save by Oettinger. Get some chances, there's no doubt about it. And when they do, you got Jake Oettinger right there coming across with the blocker and moving forward. So he knocks it out of harm's way and keeps this at 3-1.
This guy's unfair. Jake Oettinger is one of the best goalies in the league, and it feels like he's only going to get better. The Kraken, another team who I've underestimated far too often in these playoffs, have gotten to Oettinger so far. But if the Stars are going to get past the Kraken, it'll be because of him. And saves like that. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, Jordan Eberle, who is... He's that guy. He's half cut off, though. It's him back with the Oilers. Remember them? They didn't want him. They got rid of him for nothing. Why? That's one of my favorite trade trees I ever did on this channel. It's not good. Also not good, the hit he laid on Andrew Cogliano that broke his neck and went unsuspended. That being said, this individual effort was pretty cool.
And both goals resulted in goals in this series.
Hagstome leaves it. Heiskanen stick breaks. Chance for the Kraken. There goes Grubauer to the bench. Extra attacker comes on. Eberle to the goal, scores! Jordan Eberle.
Of the balloon. An unfortunate break for Heiskanen. The stick breaks, but Seattle takes advantage of it, and Eberle says, hey, you don't have a stick, so I'm not going to move this puck to somebody where there is a stick, where Suter is. I'm going to just dangle through you, make you take a penalty on me, or try to play me. And what a well-placed release by Jordan Eberle as he turns the corner. This is short side, upstairs, under the crossbar.
Jordan Eberle still has wheels, man. An individual effort that kind of reminds me of his first career NHL goal way back when with the Oilers. Jordan Eberle still got it. That's a hat pick. And now for the Leafs Panthers series. Gosh, how is it possible those guys have only played 3 games? It feels like it's been a 13-game series and the Leafs have lost all of them. But there have been some bright moments, like here's Matthew Knies' first career NHL goal.
This place just got quiet as Florida takes the 2-goal lead.
7:58, the time of the goal here in the second. If it's Ekblad's goal, it's another for a high-scoring Florida blue line. Knies in front! Knies to the net! Scores! First Stanley Cup playoff goal for Matthew Knies. And a goal 11 seconds later, he makes them in.
And what a comeback. I mean, what a great moment for a young player. You saw his face, you saw the disappointment, but you see the talent. Staying with the puck, not being under control at the most critical time. He's not able to get this play to work, but then the pressure goes by him. He quick turnaround. You saw him earlier in the game, put one between his feet. Almost a similar play, a pirouette and a backhand. And man, you talk about making amends. There's the all-important first playoff goal puck.
That's sick. What's weird is it's not even the only between the legs goal that he tried during this game. It's just this one worked. Absolutely fantastic goal from an absolutely fantastic player. Cannot wait to watch more of him in the playoff. What? What's that? His head got smashed into the ice by an opposing player and it went completely uncalled or disciplined. Ah, well, better luck next time, I guess. That's a hat pick. Player safety is a dang it. Boo and fart. For our next hat pick, difficult to say which one of Bobrovsky's saves has been the best so far in this series, so let's try this one.
Marner again, great pass, bunting in with Nylander. Oh, what a stop! A showstopper there from Bobrovsky.
Nylander driving through the middle, wanted the puck early. Bunting waited till it was almost a backdoor play, but the leg of Bobrovsky reads it well, just gets the toe.
Sergei Bobrovsky, man, like, you never know what you're gonna get with this guy. He's so hot and so cold, and right now he's volcanic. Tough to beat a team with a goalie you can't beat. That's a hat pick. Another Panthers hat pick, a guy who's really elevated his game this series, Anthony Duclair with the breakaway and nasty hands.
Edmonton with 14 power play goals. They have more than any combination of the other series. In this case, the Maple Leafs and Florida combined for 12. Maybe a chance here. Scores! Anthony Duclair. Game tied, and that is a power play goal.
different move. Speed up the middle, and that's just a misread by the 2D as McCabe gets too far to the left. Quick play by Ekblad in, and then how about the couple of first steps for Declare? The most important thing is to get a little separation so he can get past McCabe, and a tough spot for Wall to come in. He tried to sneak that right pad back, but because of that speed of Declare, he did a heck of a job of getting...
Sidebar, I'm pretty sure that was like the first or second shot that Joseph Woll faced in that game. Good luck out there, kid! The Duke of Dangles. That's a hat pick. And lastly, the Game 3 winner from the Panthers. I have spoken about this goal in many places. One of them here on this channel. I've spoken about it on my personal channel as well. This goal from Sam Reinhart is absolutely disgusting.
Heads off. Here's Reinhart. Twisting outside the line. Now advancing. Plays the bank to the far side. Lundell. Back to Reinhart. Scores! Sam Reinhart, the hero. And the Panthers have a 3-0 lead.
Takes himself some time. You got 3 Maple Leafs that he's able to sift his way through. Then a bounce pass, a little wrap around, and look at Wall. He did not see where that puck went quickly. Reinhart, to his credit, pulled that one off the board so quickly and came right around and got the 5-hole. There's Lundell with the pass along the dasher. A quick retrieval by Reinhart. But Reinhart had a 1-against-3 outside the line, and he was able to make his way through, and then there's the game winner. That sends the Florida Panthers one victory away from the 3rd round.
This 3rd line has been a difference maker in this series. Lundell, Reinhart, Luostarinen.
Oh, sure, you can feature that on Dangits as well. Like, here, can we show it with my voiceover? Look at this! Look at it's like an I can't believe it's not butter commercial. Someone do something! Anything! But the ability to just stop everything, recommence it with rapid speed, hand it off, get it back, make a move. Sam Reinhart doing a million things in about 3 seconds, and now the Panthers have a 3-0 stranglehold. That's a hat pick. So, what'd you think about this week's edition of Steve's Hat Picks? Let me know in the comment box down below. And for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends we deserve better from the Department of Player Safety. Oh, we're supposed to like be in a positive note. They broke a guy's neck. Like, I know it's the Leaf thing, but like Cogliano's not on the Leafs last time. There's a lot of talented players. Tell all your friends there's a lot of talented players. A lot of them get hurt. I can't